What's up guys? So you want to study programming? Let's hear. Okay, so in this tutorial we're going to look into C programming keyword, words which are reserved into C programming, and also identifier. What is identifier and how to name a variable. So let's start. So C programming make use of the alphabets, digits, and also special character to utilize in the program. So basically you can use either uppercase letter such as the uppercase A, B, C and until Z, or the lowercase, and also the digit from 1, 2, 3 to 9 and also 0. Special character such as comma, left angle bracket, right angle bracket, full stop and underscore, and also the open parenthesis and close parenthesis. All of these things are used in C programming, which means you can use it. And also the white space character such as blank space, new line. New line is like enter, horizontal tab, so it's one tab to the right. Carry return, it is a kind of a word that used in C to really means that you can return to where you start at the beginning, and also form feed. Now we move on to C programming keywords. So what are keywords? Keywords are predefined reserved word that is used in programming, and it also have a special meaning. Keywords are part of the syntax and they cannot be used as an identifier. So what I mean by this is that you cannot use keyword as a variable or something like that. So for example, here we define a variable money as of type integer. So int here is a keyword that is predefined in C programming, and there are exactly 32 keywords in C language. And here are the list. We have auto, double, int, which is stand for integer, and struct here for C programming structure, break statement to exit from the loop, L and if here is used in the if-else statement. And we will be looking in this keyword in the next video. Identifier are names that given to entities such as variable, functions, and structure, and many more. So it's just like you name a variable, a function, or a structure. Identifier also have to be something that is unique. They are created to give a unique name to identify during the execution of the program. So for example, like the previous example here, int money. So money is the identifier to the variable of type int, which is integer. Account balance is also one kind of identifier for the double data types. So what are the rules of writing an identifier? The first one, you have to have a letter, both uppercase and lowercase letter, digit and underscore. So a valid identifier have to compose of these three things: letter, digits, and underscore. And the first letter of identifier should be either a letter or an underscore. However, we should not use the identifier name with the underscore at the beginning. And the last rule, there is no rule on length of an identifier, so you can just use as but for the best programming practice, we shouldn't use identifier or the name of it longer than 10 characters. And yeah, there are two more things you have to consider for a good programming practice. The first one is that you can use any identifier but not keyword, like I keep repeating again and again. And you should try to use meaningful word. And why do we have to use meaningful word? Because this will help for you to come back to the coding, and then you will understand what is that keyword, that identifier words mean to you. And yeah, it's also good for other programmers to debug and improve on your coding. See you in my next video.